like that fourth quarter in particular, there was no flow at all from anybody from either team. What's it like to be on the floor in a game like that?
You want to do media with me or no?
Yeah, well, we go.
Okay, I can still answer your question. We didn't collectively get enough stops, and they're too good of a team to not buckle down and get some, so that was part of our issue. They're also at home, so any run seems a lot worse than what it may be. Yeah, so just go back to the drawing board, figure out ways that we can kind of buckle down and throw some different looks and just be better throughout the course of their runs. Like, we understand that, they're going to have runs same way we are. I think kind of what hurt, too, is just, like, us being up and not being able to, like, slam the door and, like, kind of get some more separation. But it's the playoffs. It happens. It's going to test your conviction. And, obviously they were a better team down the stretch.
Chet, you guys have an opportunity a couple days from now. It seemed like first half you had some really great scoring punch on kind of the second side action. J-Dub, same thing in the second half. What did you feel like you two guys did well in terms of attacking that could be carryovers for Game 4?
Yeah, I mean, we played aggressive. I feel like it was bigger than just us two, though. As a team, we were really trusting of each other, trusting to make the right play and trusting that the next guy would do the same. And it led to good plays for us when we do that and pair that with aggression. So we just got to continue to do that. And, we got to be able to do that for 48 minutes. Not saying that I felt like we didn't tonight. We just got to continue to do that and then trust where that leaves us.
Go ahead, sir. Sorry, Jalen. Coach is saying before this that you guys are in the process of becoming a great team and you're checking a lot of boxes so far. But one of the ones that you're still learning about yourselves is how you respond after losses, and he has every confidence that you will respond. To be a great team, I mean, what's the response you guys want to see in Game 4?
Just as a team, we know this shit's not easy. It's the playoffs, bro. We're playing against a team that's very good, that's won at a high rate. I think we've done a good job of just understanding it's going to test our conviction. Like, not everything's all sunshine and rainbows. Like, there's going to be a lot of ups and downs through it, and it's about how you win these days in between. And I think that's what makes a really good team. Even like give them, for example, they get like a landslide victory we have, and then for them coming around and win an OT is kind of how the same approach that we have to have to it, and kind of carry that for the rest of the season and rest of the series, and just kind of go from there. But it's all about our attitude going into these games.
Go ahead, Mark.
Dub, Mark was in here and he was really crediting your ability to get going and just sort of the flow of the offense. But he talked about late in games that it can get sort of stagnant, just sort of the possession game really stacking up. You only got one shot in the later fourth in OT. What sort of happened? Because he talked about guys limiting touches whenever a guy really has it going. What sort of limited your touches in those environments?
Nothing. We have the best closer in the NBA, and he was getting to spots that we wanted him to get to, and he was shooting the ball. And if I want to go like force a shot, obviously I can. But just we have other talented guys on the team. I don't even think I shot one shot in that. I think I turned the ball over twice, so. Those are opportunities to score or create for others too. So I have my opportunities. I'm never going to sit up here and complain about touches or something like that. I have the ball a lot. But yeah, we have guys out there that can score and make big plays. And I actually thought we got pretty decent shots down the stretch, just didn't make them. And more importantly, just our defense down the stretch. We gave up some tough ones down the stretch, and just they were better. I'm not going to sit here and say it was like me getting one touch down the stretch.
Along those lines, Jalen, Coach talked about, you guys were able to limit these guys to, 102 points heading into overtime, so the defense was stern. What do you think went wrong in that overtime period that allowed them to go on that big run?
I don't want to give, a vague answer. I probably have to watch the game again. There's a lot of, emotion and individual reflecting that I would do before I give that answer, but on a broad scale, just stops, getting back. They hit some tough ones down the stretch. I think maybe some fouls that we could have avoided, maybe some offensive rebounds. I would honestly have to look and watch that final stretch to really give you a really specific answer. But I think we just gotta to give a broad one. We just gotta buckle down to the fundamentals and figure out how to score the ball too.
How did you see things from your point of view?
I'd give you the same answer. I don't. I don't want to say anything without going back and watching it first and seeing kind of exactly what happened. You know, when you're out there playing, you only have one point of view, and there's 9 other guys out there moving around, and you know it's happening quick. So I couldn't give you an answer on exactly what happened on each play. You know, but I'm gonna go back and watch it and figure it out so we can do better next time.
Anyone else?